Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm going to be testing out these two bad boys. So they're both from E.L.F. I'm mainly focusing on the CC cream, but we also have the Mint Melt primer. If you want to know my thoughts on this foundation, I have it on right now. I've just filmed the putting it on and then close-ups. So if you want to see that and the wear test, I'll be wearing this for at least 8 hours today. Then keep on watching, and I am doing close-ups of my skin before powder, after all my other products, and I will throughout the day. So if you want to see that, then just keep on watching. Okay, so you've already heard the intro, and now I'm going to tell you what the website tells me. Oh, it's around the wrong way. I've got it up on my tablet here. So this is from the official E.L.F website. It says that it's a medium to full coverage foundation with a natural finish. It's formulated with SPF 30 to protect against sun damage, which is good. I didn't put any SPF on today. Oops. It's a multitasking foundation that provides skin benefits. I know that it includes niacinamide actually, I think. Somewhere. Yes, collagen and peptides and niacinamide. So it's got hyaluronic acid, which helps to provide hydration. It's got niacinamide to help brighten and even out skin tone. Also for us acne people, it helps to reduce breakouts, which is a plus. It's got peptides for a more refreshed complexion, and it's infused with skin-loving collagen. It says these ditch your basic foundation. The skin colour correcting cream is the only product you need to achieve a natural looking complexion with full coverage. Sorry, I can't read properly. A multitasking day cream with peptides and niacinamide known to plump, hydrate and smooth the appearance of your skin while protecting with SPF. Apply using our E.L.F complexion duo brush or a normal brush to achieve a flawless airbrush finish. I've also heard from a few people to use this with a sponge rather than a brush, but we can do a comparison thing. I don't have the E.L.F brush. I should have used my E.L.F sponge, but it's fine. So let's take my glasses off. I cannot see. If I become out of focus at all, I'm sorry. I literally cannot see properly without my glasses, and there's no point wearing contacts. Oh, I also have the Mint Melt. Oh my god, I'm dropping everything today. I've got the Mint Melt Cooling Face Primer, which I'm going to try. Wow. So I'm not sure if my full face of E.L.F went up before or after this video. I don't know. I've already filmed it. I don't know where in my timeline of videos that I've already pre-filmed that's gonna land. So in that video I didn't use these on purpose because I wanted to do a video with them together. So I have already washed and moisturised my face. I used my E.L.F salicylic acid cleanser. I then used my Glow Recipe watermelon pink juice moisturiser. I love that stuff. So let's get you zoomed in. I'm going to show you my skin before. So I have a lot of breakouts. Well, I had a lot. Also, excuse how yellow my teeth are. Sorry. I had like 4 and then another one there from wearing masks at work. I've been on 3 night shifts, so that'll be that. I also have scarring, and then around my nose I have scarring, and then that's a scar / also where my glasses sit, so it can come up a little bit. But my forehead is okay. I've got eyebrows growing back in here because I shaved them off too much. And yeah, my skin's just basically red. My pores are apparent. So let's see how this does. Okay, so yeah, so this says just apply directly onto the face. Oh, and then wait 30 seconds. So let's put this on now. Okay, that's about a pump and a half. It's dripping. It smells a bit like mint ice cream. I'm down for that. I'm going to apply it mainly where my makeup comes off, and then spread her out. Oh, that does, it smells like chocolate, mint chocolate ice cream. I love that smell. Oh, it says beauty tip, use clean fingers to pat. Wow. She's sticky. She's sticky. Can you see that? Like, that reminds me of the, I know everyone's saying it reminds me of the Milk Hydro Grip, but I was like, nah. It smells better. I don't remember what the milk one smells like, but I'm just gonna wipe that off my fingers because now I have it on my fingers and I don't want it to contaminate. So I am going to apply one half with a brush and maybe a sponge as well, and the other side I'm going to use a sponge. So I've got my favourite foundation brush. This is the Fenty 110. I love this brush. It's like a dome, but it's like flat, and I know it looks like I haven't washed it. I promise you it's clean. I haven't used it since I washed it. It's just really hard to get foundation off. And then I've got my beauty blender, which I have just washed, and it's pretty damp still though. I don't like the fact that it's still pretty damp. Oh, there's still water in that. That's great. Well done. So I am gonna, it's got a pump as well. I don't know why I'm just like stalling now. Okay, I feel like the primer is in. It's not as sticky now, so I'm guessing it's dried. So, oh my god, I probably also excuse the fact that my hay fever's acting up. Sorry. Okay, that's one pump. I'm gonna do two. I'm gonna do 1.5. There we go. Because I've also been told not to lay this up too much, otherwise it can look a bit dodgy, so we'll see. Also, if you're curious, I have a combination oily skin type, which all obviously breaks out. Oh, I'm using the shade 120. 120 fair 120. Okay. I'm gonna start with the brush and we'll see. So yeah, I have oily T-zone. Mainly my chin comes first, but it doesn't look as oily. And I tend to cake up on my chin. Okay. I'm not liking the brush so far. Normally this brush makes every single foundation, concealer, everything blend beautifully, but we'll see. It also feels, I don't know, I thought it would feel really thick. I don't know why. Okay. I normally, if I use a brush, I normally go in with this brush to blend everything out quickly, and then I use my sponge over the top anyway. So I am going to use my sponge on this side. So typical foundation, I might swatch some foundations for you and pop them in a minute and give you some shade comparisons. If you're about my shade, very fair, oh my god, then it's just a shade comparison for you, so shades that I normally wear so you can see them. Okay, I like this finish with a sponge, I won't lie. It looks really pretty with a sponge. It's a bit sheerer coverage on that side with the sponge, but it could be because I applied a little bit less than maybe you might do. So I'm going to actually do another pump, and I am just going to coat my face again, but I'm going to sponge it this time. Oh my god, that didn't sound right. I just meant, or maybe I didn't need a full pump, this time, but I feel like I need it everywhere again because I think you can build this up. So we are going to test that. It's blending nicely. Oh, there we go. A bit more coverage. Because it is meant to be, I mean, CC creams are usually like colour, or they're colour correcting creams, that's what they're meant to be for. Which you'd think they'd be able to cover all redness. Which I have a lot of. It looks like I haven't blended around my eye. I promise you I have. But it's I mean, you can definitely get away with only using one pump and you can cover your whole face. I've got a really large face. Not sure if you can tell, but I do. Yeah, you can use one pump and you can do one coat and it looks nice. It just covers like that little bit that you need, like it's medium coverage. I'd say it's a bit more of a higher medium now. So I'm just going to show you, going to zoom in, I'm going to show you what my skin currently looks like. Oh, that didn't really work, did it? Oh, just, I need it to zoom in. And a bit more. Whoa, too much. Okay. Oh, that's still too much. I haven't like blended around that nose bit very well, I've just noticed. I think it looks really nice on the skin. I just feel like you need to use a sponge because the brush was sort of leaving streaks. So I'm going to do the rest of my makeup. Actually, no, let's do the rest of my base makeup on camera. So I'm going to be using the Milani Conceal and Perfect. This is in the shade 115. And today I'm just going to use this on my actual eyelid. Yes, so that you guys can see how the coverage wears on this foundation. So I'm just gonna blend that in. I love this concealer. I need to get it in a lighter shade because this is like my exact shade, and sometimes you want to brighten up everything. And I'm just gonna take this is the Glossier Wilder, is that what it's called? I think so. Yes, it's the Glossier Wilder. It's the one that's got like the sieve. It's the only one they do. And I'm just going to apply this. This is a very natural looking bronzer. It's a very natural looking powder. And it doesn't like leave your skin looking overly powdery. It's just annoying because you've got I'm not sure if you can see that, the cloud of powder that just occurred. But it's because you have to dunk in to actually get anything out of it. So just gonna powder like a bit of my neck, so that in case I got any of the CC cream down my neck, it won't smudge and go weird. I look so much more pale on camera than I do in real life. I think I need some more on my chin. I don't look matte enough. Yeah, literally, fucking hell, coat everything in powder. Fucking hell, I literally put so much in. because my chin still looked a bit shiny. And I want to start with matte. Because this powder is nice. I'm trying to use it up. That's literally why I'm using it today. Is because it's in my bag. I'm trying to use that one up because I'm not a huge fan of it. And yeah, I'd rather not use it all the time. But you need a lot of it to get your face matte. But it looks nice. So, and I'm just going to spritz a little bit of this I Heart Revolution fixing spray in Peaches and Cream. I'm just trying to use this up. That's just to bring some life back. So I'm going to let this dry. And then I'll do a little close-up of my skin when this is dry, if it wants to dry, so that you can see it with powder. And then I will apply the rest of my face. And I will do a close-up with all the rest of my products on my face. And then we'll continue, just so that you can see at each point what my face looks like. Because I know I'm really zoomed out right now. It's not going to show up as much. Okay, I think we're pretty much dry. So, it looks quite nice under these lights. I feel like that's gonna, around my nose it's gonna crease because it just does. If ever you want to know what happens on my skin anyway, it's the product around my nose creases, and I didn't put any concealer in that, and I normally do. Well, I normally put it like there. It normally comes off around my nose where I play my septum, and it usually, I need to take this foundation off my lips, man. And I usually, like, I've got like that crease there. I've got loads of oh yeah, it's already looking dry. It's probably why I put loads of powder on it. It tends to look dry and cakey sometimes, but that's just any pretty much every foundation I found. There's only like a select few that don't, so if it doesn't, that'd be great. But if it does, I'm not too fussed because it does happen. Just trying to get powder around my hairline. It looks pretty good of a shade match to me, actually. So I'm gonna go off camera. I'm gonna do my eyebrows, my eyes, the rest of my base makeup, and then I'll come back and then we can do check-ins. So, ready? No, we're not gonna do that thrift thing, are we? I will see you guys when I finish my makeup in about half an hour. Okay, I'm back. I put the rest of my makeup on, and I mean, my setting spray is still slightly drying. My eyebrows are still drying. But this is what I use. So, for my brows, as always, I use my Benefit Gimme Brow. This is a Gimme Brow? Precisely my brow and my Gimme Brow. They're still going after this month. If they're not done, I just need to get rid of them because they are old, I think, now. Like, I don't think that there's much of this pencil left. And I'm not wearing... Oh, I'm putting it the wrong way, I think. Oh no, there's still a lot left. Well, I'll just have to start doing my eyebrows more when I'm not wearing makeup. Both of these are in the shade 4. I only just use my Got to Be Glued. I use this on my eyebrows to set my eyebrows in place. I love it. It works better than soap for me. I then have on my skin, I have my skin. I've got Benefit Hoola Light. Only powder bronzer I have in my bag this month. If you guys watch my Shop My Stashes, I'm currently filming this in May, so it's pretty light, but it works really well, I feel. Then for my blush, I've got the Animal Crossing collection Flower Tender blush. This is what it looks like. It's very cute packaging. I then over the top just use my Melt Buzzkill blush. It's just like a little together. They're pretty they're pretty pigmented. I used a light layer. It works really well with the Animal Crossing blush, but that one's just a bit more sheeny. I then used the Milk Flex highlighter in the shade Iced. It's very pretty. I didn't put too much on. just enough. And then I have got I'm using up all my setting sprays, and I recently, in my Project Pan video, finished the setting spray. So this is my next one. This is my Revolution Conceal and Define Infinite. I'm not the biggest fan of the mist or the smell. I mean, the mist's not so bad, but the smell's not great. I don't feel like, I haven't tried this out yet properly with foundation stuff, so I don't know if it will alter the formula. I'm not sure of this foundation. I then on my eyes use the Animal Crossing again. I'm trying to use up the eyeshadows. This was the last quad I had to use. This is the Water Hoot. Looks like this. I've got all 4 shades on. I've got this light shade in my crease slash a little bit blown out. I've then got that in my crease and my outer corner. I then have that on the outer third. I then have the Super Shock from the collection on my inner third. And on my inner corner, I used the chunky glitter. I could have used the chunky glitter on my actual eyelid rather than the Super Shock, but this is the first time I've used that Super Shock or any Super Shock, and I quite like it. I then got this all over my eyelids. This is the NARS Climax Extreme. It's a nice mascara, but I got it everywhere. So, and then this is my only lipstick. I'm gonna have lipstick. This is the only lip combo I have in my makeup bag, so I just put it on. And my lips are really dry, so I needed it. My favourite Colourpop lip pencil. This is the BFF. Yeah, I think this is the original BFF. Just lined my lips and like sort of faded in from the lip line, you know, and then put the just a tint in the shade Gimme Schmore. They go well together. So I'm going to zoom in on my makeup. See, I got mascara everywhere. I will say when putting my blush on, I feel like I put a bit of blush on my nose. And I do like that. I use it literally a stippling brush and like really lightly. But I feel like it might have altered it a little bit. Apart from that, everything's the same. And yeah, I mean, what's the time currently? So I think I finished applying this at like 20 past, so I'm going to call it half past. It's currently 11:44. So I will do check-ins. I'm going to be filming for the next hour maybe. I've got a haul, like a collective haul to film. I then have a haul update to film. I haven't done one of those in a while. Wow, my hair looks really silvery on camera in some areas. I used the purple shampoo yesterday, but I didn't think it did much. But yeah, so far I really like the primer. I will have to test it out more. The foundation so far, I mean, it's a CC cream. I will have to test it out a bit more. Oh yeah, it does say apply 1 to 2 pumps, so I did correctly. So I'm going to be checking back later on. Don't know how later. And hopefully I remember to film before I take it off. So fingers crossed. I'll probably be taking it off about 8. So it's 11:30 now. So it's probably about 8.5 hours. So it'll have a good wear test. And I hope nothing bad happens, because I don't want this to look really horrible. Anyway, I'll see you guys later for the check-ins. Okay, please excuse my hair on my face. Well, please excuse the fact that I'm wearing my glasses. I thought I'd do an up-close shot. So, I like an up-close shot in natural light. This is what it looks like. It's already sort of worn off, I think, around where my nose pads sit. I mean, it's sitting on my nose pads, so. Yeah. That's what it looks like in natural lighting. It's been about an hour and a half already. I've already been filming for an hour and a half. So I will see you guys a little while later, and if I end up with lipstick on my chin, it's inevitable. It always happens. And this one isn't a matte one, so maybe I'll change it to something else. But yeah, I hope you guys, I hope that little thing wasn't helpful, but see you guys in a bit. Okay, it's about 8 PM, so it's been on for about 8.5 hours, I want to say, and this is the first time I looked at my skin for a little while, and now it's getting to the point where I can feel it on my skin, mainly in my chin. I think the worst part of this is my chin, and probably around my nose area. My forehead and my cheeks look incredible, and I've only just started getting oily. I think anyway, I'm only a little bit oily. I haven't blotted or anything. But you know where I said that I get cakiness? It's even like here, because I grow a moustache. Oh, please excuse my mascara smudging. That's just a mascara, that is not the foundation. But it starts doing that little like separate-y thing. And it bunches up a little bit to dryness. I think I need to moisturise more next time I use it. Or use a different primer. But it's really hard to zoom in. I hope you can see. But it isn't that oily, so. And my forehead looks beautiful. I'm gonna update you guys maybe in the description box, unless I remember to film a little bit before when I edit this video, if I've worn it a few more times since then. Hopefully I have, and I'm not putting this video up for a little while. But first impressions are good. I just don't like the caking, but if I'm home or I'm out and about, people don't really tend to notice. I might also test this with a mask, and next time only use one layer, so maybe use 2 pumps rather than a pump and a half. But yeah, and then use concealer. But I'm impressed so far. I mean, the foundation, the E.L.F foundation, was horrible. I don't want to use that again, but I'm going to use it again just to test. But I hope you guys enjoyed this little bit. If I update you, I update you. If I don't, I don't. Okay, so please excuse my appearance. I've not long woken up, but I'm editing the video you're watching currently. And I forgot to say, I thought I recorded like the next time I wore this foundation. I did not. My bad. It's bloody hair, get up. Stubborn. I don't like this CC cream at all. It was alright coverage. It was a good shade match. That was the only good thing about it. It did not wear well. I tried it with different primers, different powders. It just didn't work for me. It was like caking all up around here. It would come off here. Most foundations do that anyway, but I hate it. And I don't know why. I don't have like a really big like wide nose for it to do that. But excuse the state of my nose, by the way. My hay fever is very, very prominent for the last like week. But I just don't enjoy this, and I think I am just gonna get rid of it because I just don't like it. But yeah, I might not notice that there's like lines on the wall. Anyway, yeah, that's my thoughts. I'm not a huge fan of this foundation, so yeah. Well, there you guys go. I don't know how it wore yet because I'm filming the outro before I filmed the check-ins. So, what did you think? I liked it applying initially, so, and I'll continue to test both the CC cream and the primer, with whether that be together or separately. So I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one, so bye guys.